Hey punters, happy Sunday. Welcome to a very fast and furious meeting out of Addington. That's the big fish. That makes me, unfortunately, the little fish. Craig, Sunday is going to be the final of the Junior Drivers' Championship. Now, here's a question for you. Who's the best of this junior driver bunch? If you could have one on a horse for you, who would it be?
Well, that's a tough question, Michael. I think different islands have different representatives. I like Dylan as a driver. I think he's aggressive. He reads the form very well. And in the South Island, you've got a couple of real nice ones going around at the moment. Cherie Tomlinson's doing a pretty good job at the moment, driving really well. Sarah O'Reilly's been a wonder in the last 12 months. She's really improved with her driving. I suppose that helps when you're getting on the likes of Crandell, Giddy's few, and Dad's putting on his as well. So to answer your question, I think they're all doing a very good job at the moment. What it does show you is the more opportunities they get, Michael, the more the trainers put them on, they certainly start to get a lot more experienced and a lot more better over the next 12 to 24 months.
Yeah, look, I think Alicia Harrison's a really good junior driver. I think she's a smart kid. She's got a science degree. I think she's done a good job to get the series together. But look, this is going to sound like I'm favouring the females, but Cherie does a great job. And Sarah O'Reilly's a really natural horse person. So I think we're really lucky to have so many good young female drivers, because we expect to have good young male drivers because there's so many of them. But the last 5 years, man, we've had some really strong female representation, Craig. I think it's really important. So that's why I think this championship.
Absolutely. I saw a photo on Facebook there from about 10 years or 12 years ago with the junior drivers all sitting there in the New Zealand Junior Drivers Premiership after they'd gone through their rounds, and you had Nathan Williamson sitting there with Dexter Dunn. People that we forget, Maddie White was in that photo, Jordan Compain, who's not now, along with a few others. Our junior drivers' ranks, how they progress forward, Michael, it's quite amazing how the senior ranks have improved so much.
Maurice McKendry won this championship 4 times. Anthony Butt won it a couple of times. Tony Hurley won it. Blair Orange won it. Remarkably, Dexter Dunn never won it. He probably won his way out of junior drivers before too long, but quite remarkable considering he also won the World Drivers' Championship a couple of times and never won the New Zealand Junior Drivers. First race today goes at 12:50, Craig. There's only 8 races. It was a day where I'm looking forward to watching the juniors, but I struggled to find too many I really wanted to bet, apart from one, which is the sort of horse I don't like to back on, which is race 4, Cracker Bree, who's been flying, but it's got the outside of the gate. So my normal betting modus operandi is no, but in this field, it might still be a yes. So that was sort of my best for a Sunday. I thought it was a day I'm going to potter around, Craig, see where the odds sit and see if I can get overs at some stage. For people watching this on a Sunday, they've had a big weekend, Craig, and they want to have one bet. What should it be?
Well, I think in that race, Michael, I think Eastwood Isabella's flying. It's drawn the second row. The last 2 seconds has got beaten by Robert Dunn's Bad to the Bone, Down to the Bone, and Cheddar Valley. Both times really good. Ran best sectionals last week. Dylan drives. Not sure what price you'll get, Michael. Second row draw, but it is going very well at the moment, and it gets in that race really nicely after being beaten by a couple of smart horses. So I thought race 4, number 10, Eastwood Isabella. There's a trotter going around early on. I don't mind too, Michael. Regan Todd's lining one up called Isla Elsie on debut. It's been very good at the workouts and trials. It actually beat a horse that Robbie Hones called Sugar and Spice, which is actually a race winner at the workouts, and did it coming from behind it. I thought it was very encouraging. Blair Orange picks up, doesn't drive many for Regan Todd these days. I thought it'll go very close in the maiden early on.
Craig, I actually thought it was a horse racing later on who's racing so consistently. He gets Kieran Tomlinson on, called Bright Glow. Now, if you'd told me a month ago I was going to tip anybody Bright Glow, I would have thought you were nuts. Racing well, good draw, well rated in this field. From a junior driver on board who probably drives trotters a lot more work than paces, it's actually probably a horse who's got a really nice each way chance today.
Well, it is. Its steps, its manners are great. Gee, it's been around a few times, Michael, but you're
Hasn't
right.
It what?
Trotter is in the zone. I think it's around about 70 starts for Bright Glow. So, hey, when they get into form, they tend to hold their form, and she's certainly running the money in her last 3 starts. So she's an each-way chance in a race I haven't got a firm opinion of, but it is probably a penalty-free race for us, so a nice race to win.
Okay, big fella, what's the way people can get hold of all your tips for today if they want to sit on the couch on a Sunday afternoon and be lazy before the footy kicks off? How do they get hold of your information? What's it going to cost them? And what's the best way for them to use this regularly to back some winners?
Well, I think if they're going to look over a long-term period, definitely this subscription service is the best way to go, Michael. Go for a month. You'll get, as you say, every meeting and harness racing for that month, which will be Thursday, Fridays, Saturdays and Sundays. $39 for the month, and that'll give you, as I said, about 18 meetings, which is about $10 a week. Or if you're only once a week, better probably ring the old 0900 number, 0900 999. That way you pay around about a one-off call of around about $10 for that meeting.
Craig, best of luck on the punt today, and to all of our junior drivers competing in the national championships, good luck. It's a special time in their careers. That's it from Big Fish, Little Fish on a Sunday.